Welcome, good afternoon. Welcome to my home studio. We're gonna just do a feel good flow today, hoping to make it about 45 minutes. So when you're ready, we're gonna start in our child's posture. Make sure you're starting with your knees very wide. Allow your big toes to touch behind you. And start to work your hips all the way back to your heels. And extend it, child. Reach the arms out in front of you. And keep reaching the arms out as long as they can go. Push the hips back, maybe wiggle a little bit side to side just to get settled. And if you can, allow your forehead to hit down to the earth. Begin to rock your head side to side, massage through the forehead. And allow the chest to settle down towards the earth as you allow your face to soften. Take a very deep breath in. And a long breath out. See if you can work the hips back a little bit more. You can reach the arms out a bit further. Allow your mind to start to find your breath, your natural breath. Begin to deepen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. Take one more cycle of breath in and out here. And we'll meet in our tabletop position. Hands directly under the shoulders, knees will come under the hips. Go ahead and drop the belly down to the earth, tilt the tailbone up. Shoulders pull away from the ears, feel as if you're spreading your collarbones out. And start to look up any amount that it feels right to your neck. Take an inhale here. And when you're ready to exhale, round the spine up. Draw the belly all the way up. Push away from the earth. Lift out of the armpits. Press the shins down into the earth. Tops of the feet. Let's roll through those two actions. Inhaling deeply into cow. And exhaling completely into cat. Deep breath in, cow. Long breath out, cat. Let's do one more of each. Inhale. And exhale. Neutral tabletop position. Extend your left leg back behind you. Place the balls of the feet on the ground and take a second and push back through that left heel, stretching out the lower leg a little bit on that back side. Go ahead and spin that inner part of your foot down now. We're setting up our kneeling side plank. Left arm will reach to the sky. Stretch the left arm overhead, bicep on ear. Reach the left arm to the sky. Float the left foot up in line with your hip, half moon kneeling. Left heel to your butt, hand to the front of the ankle, and start to press the hips forward, press the heart center forward. Half moon, tabletop, dancing lions, big circles through the hips. Let's just find whatever direction feels good to you. Take it 2 or 3 times. And then change that direction. Tabletop. Extend the right leg back behind you. Placing the balls of the feet down on the ground, really press back through that heel, stretch out the bottom of the leg. And then spin that right foot down. Right hand to the sky, kneeling side plank. Reach the right arm over the head, biceps on the ear, the palm is down. Really reach out of the side body. Right hand reaches the sky. Right foot lifts just in line with the hip. Try to squeeze every muscle in that right leg, in that right arm, and that left arm also. Right heel to butt, hand to ankle. Quad stretch, press the pelvic area forward, press the chest forward. Rewind out, half moon. Table position. Circles any way they feel good to your body. From table position, neutral, walk the hands out a little bit further in front of you. Spread out the fingertips really wide and allow the middle finger to face straight ahead. Slight external rotation in those hands. Go ahead and curl your toes under. We're going to float our kneecaps off the ground and then lift our hips up. Attempt to straighten those legs out. Finding our first downward facing dog. Start to work some of the weight towards the back body. Lifting out of those armpits. Shake out your head. Pedal through your feet. Rise to the tippy toes of your feet, stretching out the arches, hiking the hips up. Try to press the chest back as you do this. And then work the heels back down to the ground. From here, start to take your time, softening the knees, walking to the top of your mat for forward fold. From here, I want you to make a fist the wrong way. Take your thumb, put it on the inside of your palm, and then wrap your fingertips around. And then just draw some circles as you're down here through your wrists. So big circles, one direction. And then the other direction. I like to grab the insides of opposite elbows. So go ahead and do that if that feels good for your body. And allow those elbows to start to really sink down. Feel the length of your spine. Start to allow the shoulders to fall down to the ground. Shake out the head. Yes, no. And take a nice deep breath in. And a surrendering exhale. Good, soften your knees. Place your hands on your shins. Lift yourself up just halfway. Really draw the belly in. Spread out the collarbones a lot here. Let's stay here for just a second. Take a nice deep breath in. And then a long exhale out. Really try to lengthen the spine. And let's stay here for one more breath in. And exhale, fold all the way down. Again, inhale, half lift, breath and movement this time. And exhale, down. One more time, inhale, half lift. And exhale, down. Next inhale, we rise, upward salute. We'll take our left palm to the sky, take the right hand, grab that wrist, press down through your feet, squeeze your thigh muscles, and then reach your palm up to the sky, so get as tall as you can in your body. And then start to use that right hand to pull yourself over to the right. And let's stretch the side of the body. Please come back up through the center, press to those feet, reach up high, switch the grip, right palm to the sky, left hand grabbing that wrist. Reach up higher through the arms, shrugging the shoulders all the way up to the ears. Start to pull yourself over to the left side. Come back up through the center. And on an exhale, fold all the way down to earth. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down, soften the knees, place the hands down, 2 long steps back to high plank posture. Let's hold here for a moment. Push those heels back like we did right in the beginning, before we took that side plank down. Lift out of the armpits, lengthen through the crown of the head, draw the belly in, try to get the tailbone straight behind you. Soften your face, feel your breath here, feel your body. It's strong, we're alive today. One more breath in. We're gonna take this to an elbow plank. So one elbow will come down under one shoulder, and then the other elbow. Try to get that tailbone straight back again. Press those heels back, firing up all the muscles of the thighs. Really try to lift out of these forearms now. You're pressing the earth away a lot. Deep breaths in and out here. Stay with me. One more breath in. And softly drop the knees as you exhale. Drop the belly. We're going to come right into Sphinx. Press the tops of the feet down. Pull the belly in. Press up with those forearms as you lift the chest to the sky. Really draw your belly in a lot. And if seal feels good to you, press into your hands. Try to straighten your arms, deepen the back bend. Squeeze the inner arms and really draw the belly in again. One more breath in. Drop down to Sphinx. And take it back to child's posture. Option to turn the palms up to the sky, feeling that stretch in the shoulders a bit more. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. One more time, deep breath in. And long breath out. Finding your way back to tabletop position. Curl those toes under, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, press the chest back to the thighs, lift some weight towards that back body. And on an exhale, make your way to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up, chair. And exhale, settle in. Take the weight to the heels, draw the belly in, lift the chest more. A deep breath in. Long breath out. Just embrace what feels uncomfortable. Another moment, inhale. And forward fold, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, you can step or jump back. We're taking chaturanga, high to mid push-up. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment, paddle through those feet. Drop your knees down to the earth. Sit down on your shins. Try to sit upright, allow the spine to lengthen. Chin down slightly so the neck is long, crown of the head's reaching to the sky. Allow your hands to rest on your thighs. Shut your eyes down. Take a few moments, allow your breath to steady. Let's inhale for 3 seconds. Hold the breath for 3 seconds. Exhale 3 seconds. Stay empty of breath for 3 seconds. This box breath 2 more times. Just inhale very gently for 3 seconds. Hold. Exhale out 3 seconds. Stay empty. One more time, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Stay empty. Find a softness in the shoulders, find a softness in the face, around the eyes and around the jaw. And take this softness right into our downward facing dog. Move around in your down dog if that would feel good for a moment. And start to bring the feet to touch. On an inhale, we'll sweep the right leg up to the sky. And on an exhale, we'll take our right knee to our nose, shifting our weight forward, cat-like spine, tippy toes in the left foot. Inhale the leg back into the sky, any amount that feels good exhale, right knee to right tricep. So try to get into that hip a little bit more, taking the knee over to the right. Inhale the leg back into the sky. And we're gonna step the foot outside the right hand, lizard lunge. Active lizard, press that left heel back again and lift the chest to the sky. Rock forward and back a few times. Forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Good, we're gonna find our way right back into downward facing dog. Inhale that right leg up to the sky. And exhale, go ahead and step it now right between the hands. Spin the back foot down 90 degrees, and on an inhale, warrior two. Press the right knee out to the right. Gaze over those right fingertips. Try to draw that left shoulder back slightly. Deep breath in. And long breath out. Again, deep breath in. And long breath out. Reversing that warrior. Inhale, reach that right arm up and back, keeping that armpit facing in front of you more instead of behind you. We'll slide into side angle from here. Start with the right elbow at the right knee and reach that left arm to the sky. Keep guiding that right knee out to the right. If you're ready to go deeper, maybe take the hand down to your block, the ground, or maybe even the outside of that right leg. You can stay right here, but if you're ready to bind today, then you can bend that left elbow behind your back, maybe even grabbing your right inner thigh, and attempt to pull the left shoulder back. Good. If you're bound, release the arm. We're going to look down and really press to that right foot to rise. So inhale, we'll find star, toes turn out, arms reach out. We're setting up our goddess. Hands will come to heart. Toes stay apart from each other, and we'll bend through those knees. Almost like a sumo squat. Get settled here, move around, and press the knees out to the sides, tailbone down to the ground, crown of the head reaching high. Now let's inhale, reach the arms out wide and overhead. And exhale, hands down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. And this time, hands to heart. They come down to the legs. Lean down a little bit with the chest, pushing the tush back. And then take your right hand, press your right knee out to the right as you drop that shoulder down. When it feels right to you, come through the center and try the other side. Come back to the center, we'll rise from here, star, reach everything out again. Turn the back toes back out to 90, right toes forward. Straighten the right leg, stretch those arms out. Squeeze your right thigh muscle, right above the knee, squeeze it a lot. And then inhale, reverse triangle. Into triangle posture, we're gonna reach that right arm out as far as we can go. We're gonna lightly rest it down on the shin. And then we're gonna reach that left arm to the sky. Really lengthen out the sides of the body, don't collapse there. Really engage that core. Feet are very active here. Feel like you're trying to tear your mat apart with your feet. From here, we're gonna find our way into our half moon, or full half moon. We did it kneeling on the ground earlier. So we'll look down, we'll start to bend our right knee and take our right hand way out to the right. You can bring that left hand to the hip if that would help. Otherwise, launch that left leg off the ground. Good. Try to lift up really high here. Twisting the body open. Turning the left toes to the sky. Turn courage, the hip to open here. We have One more breath in and out. And then we're gonna do our best to step back to warrior two. Reverse the warrior once again, inhale. We're gonna take one of those little vinyasa flows. From here, we'll windmill the arms down to the ground. You'll step back to your plank posture, and you'll lower halfway down. Inhale into a back bend. Exhale into down dog. And paddle through your feet. And drop down to the knees. Sit up tall. Grab your water, wipe down if you need it. Just one more set, 3 breath cycles, box breathing. Allow yourself to get taller in the spine. Shoulders relax down. When you're ready, if you can, close your eyes. Soften the eyebrows, the jaw. Notice your breath. When it feels right to you, empty the breath from the body. Gently inhale for 3 seconds. Pause, hold it. Exhale for 3. And stay empty for 3. 2 more like that. Inhale, 3 seconds. Hold. Gently exhale. Stay empty. 1 more. Allow the breath to become natural. Soften the shoulders and the face once again. And we'll softly find our way into that down dog, pedaling out, setting up our left side. When you're ready, feet to touch. Take the left leg to the sky, any amount that it feels good today. Knee to nose, rounded plank. Tippy toes, right foot. Inhale the leg back into the air. Exhale, knee to left tricep. So try to get on that hip. And lift up away. Send the leg into the air. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot outside the left hand. Spine lizard active. Lift the chest away from the earth. Press the right heel back. Drop the right hip down without dropping the knee. So once we're here, I want you to rock a little bit forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. 3-legged dog, leg back into the air. And step that foot down right between your hands, setting up warrior 2. Inhale to rise. And exhale as you settle in. Longer through those arms. Take inhale. And take exhale. Reversing the warrior, inhale. And exhale into side angle. Start high, especially if you don't know this posture. Left elbow, left knee, right arm to the sky. You can stay right here. Or you can start to drop that left arm down. Maybe it sets on a block today. Maybe it's outside that left leg. Keep guiding the knee, the left knee right over the ankle, and the left knee out to the left. You want to bind, bind. One more breath in and out. We'll start to look down as you exhale. We're going to find our way back into that star. Inhale, rise. Turn the right toes out, reach the arms out like a 5-pointed star. Finding our way into goddess, hands to heart. Bend through those knees. And move around, make sure everything feels okay. And once you can settle, maybe get a little deeper, get the spine a little straighter. And we'll take those breaths again. So inhale, big and wide and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to take this right into our side lunges. Turning the right toes out to the right or keeping them out to the right. So to bend into that right knee, left toes to the sky. Hands can be on the ground or anywhere it feels good to you. Lots of variations to play with here. If you'd like, take the left hand, grab the right shin, reach the right arm to the sky, and then start to lean over any amount that you can. One more breath in and out here. We're going to switch to the other side. Hands if needed. If you're working on strength, try to rely on that leg to come up. Left toes out to the left. Right toes to the sky. To settle in, notice what you might need on the side. If you like to take the side bend with me, right hand reaches, grabs the outer left shin. Left arm reaches to the sky and over any amount that you can. One more breath in and out. Good. We're going to come back up through the center. Let's find star. Turn those left toes forward. Right toes are back at 90 degrees. We're going to reach those arms back out again. Setting up reverse triangle. Start to squeeze that left thigh muscle. Make sure it's strong. And then inhale that left arm up. Taking this into triangle, reach that left arm forward, forward, forward. Place the hand down lightly on the shin. Right arm reaches up. Find this beauty between effort and ease, right? The effort is doing, it's getting into the pose. And the ease is being here. Just being, not doing so much, just feeling, breathing. This into half moon. You're going to look down and bend that left knee. Go ahead and find that right leg lifting up. Strong and straight. It's stretching back. Right arms to the sky. Dialing your right toes up to encourage the hip to open more and more and more. We'll find our way back to half moon. Bend that left knee. Take that long step back. Inhale it up. Next inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale, let's find that vinyasa. 3 or 4 legs. If you know 3 legs, take it. If you want 4, right in plank. Halfway down. Back bend, inhale. Exhale, down, down. Let's take a deep breath in here. And a long breath out. Shift to plank. Just like earlier, find your elbow plank. And then from here, walk your toes towards your body more, piking your hips up to the sky, dolphin posture. Great posture to build the strength of the shoulders, stretch out the chest. And press away from the earth, get the shoulders away from the ears here. Really active in the upper body right now. Lower half of the body is like your down dog all the time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. You're an inverter. Invert. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Walk back to elbow plank. Drop the knees. Child's posture. Walk it all the way back. Finding your way back to table position. And take camel. Sit up tall so you're standing on your shins. Take your hands to your lower back. Try to turn your fingers up any amount that you can so you get a natural roll of your shoulders back. If you know you want to try to reach back a bit deeper today, if you're feeling good, it's maybe in the afternoon, then go ahead and curl your toes under so you're giving yourself a little more height to reach back to your heels if that's what you need today. Taking those hands, really press the hips forward, press your shins into the ground. Feel like you're trying to squeeze your inner thighs towards each other like there's a block in there. Start to zip your belly in and up. Pull your front ribs together, but then lift from the sternum a bit more, squeezing those elbows tighter and tighter so it's all for the heart. If the neck is healthy and it feels good to look all the way back, then go ahead and try that. You can start to reach one arm and then another arm back if you're going deeper. Try to keep your pelvis over your knees. Keep drawing your belly in, honoring your heart. Find that breath, effort and ease. We're going to press both shoulders at the same time. Press out of the shins, rise, and take it back to child's, please. And table. We're going to go right into our 90-90 pose. So we're going to start with our right leg underneath us. 90-degree angle, knee and hip, knee and ankle, flexure of the foot, dialing the toes to the shins. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other leg, stacking it right on top. So the shin stacks on top of the shin. The feet are kind of flowing freely, so the ankle is not on the soft tissue, kind of the bone digging in, but the foot's just flopping off of the leg so it's more comfortable. Some of you might kind of look like in this position, and that's okay. You're working on just getting your left hip, your left butt cheek down to the ground. You can sit back if that's it and just work on getting some height in the spine and working the left knee down to the ground more, like keeping that height. Okay. If you're a little more open in the hips and you want to start to walk yourself forward today, then go ahead and walk the hands in front of you a little bit. We'll take a few variations here today, so just take your time getting into it. About keeping length in the spine regardless of what you do. Shoulders are not shrugging up to the ears right now. They're attempting to pull away from the ears. Just drop in. Notice if you're holding any tension in your face. Eyes, the nose, the jaw, the teeth, the ear. Maybe close your eyes and just find your breath like waves moving in and out of your body, just calming that nervous system. Allowing you to be present in this moment. And if you've come forward in this stretch, we're going to go ahead and walk it back up. We're all going to place our right hand down on the ground. We'll reach our left arm to the sky. Just start to bend that right elbow and really lengthen the left side of the body. Almost think that you're trying to separate the top part of your upper hip from the lowest part of your left rib cage, right there on the side. So think about that length of that side body. You can look around with your neck any way that would feel good. Just make sure it's long. And then we'll go ahead and take that left hand down to the ground, and we'll start to walk our right hand over to meet it. And maybe you can even walk down a little bit further, you decide. Just have about 3 or 4 breaths here. And we'll switch sides. One more full cycle of breath in and out. Use your your hands to gently lift that chest. If you've come down, come up through the center. Lean back across those legs. Maybe move them a little bit side to side. That might feel good. Maybe extend them out. The backs of those knees out. So we're going to go right into the other side. So when you're ready, left leg will go underneath this time. 90-degree angle, knee and hip. Knee and ankle. Dialing the toes of that left foot back to the shin. Right leg's going to do the same thing. So this side might be really different. So just be curious about your body. Right? Just be curious. That's all. Notice if you need to kind of just sit back and just gently guide that right hip, right butt down to the ground. Maybe that's where you're at today. Or maybe you'll attempt just to start to walk forward, right? Just gradually. This can be a very intense stretch, so take your time. So you don't want to be so uncomfortable that you can't settle, that you can't breathe, right? You want to find that sensation, but not too much. You don't want to take it into pain. Soften the shoulders, soften all the muscles around the face. Just find your breath. Just concentrate on your breath, moving in and moving out. If you can, allow your exhale to be just slightly longer than your inhale. Notice the tension you're holding around your hips and let it slide away with every breath in and every breath out. Start to gently walk those hands back in. We'll place our right hand alongside our body this time. We'll extend, our left hand alongside our body this time. We'll reach our right arm to the sky. Kind of plug your right hip down into the ground. And then start to maybe just bend your left elbow a little bit, maybe not. Really lengthen the right arm. Try to separate again the top crease of your right hip from the bottom of that bottom rib, the lowest rib on the right side. The neck long. And then we'll start to twist over to the right side. So right hand down, left arm moves over. And you'll start to maybe bend down. The side's not tighter for me. I'm not going to go down as deep. One more breath in and out. Thanks, guys. Go ahead and come forward. Let's extend those legs in front of us. You like that rocking, you can do that. We did that last time. We're going to meet with our legs extended out, the back of the knees out if that would feel good. Point, flex your toes a few times. And gently allow your feet to kind of find more of a neutral position. Inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen through the sides of the body once again. And exhale, start to fold down any amount that you can, leading that long spine down. So you normally forward fold from standing and you have to bend your knees, and then you would do the same thing here. Stay here for one more breath in and out. And then gently come on up. Place your feet flat on the ground. Scooch in just a little bit more so your butt's a little bit closer to your heels. And we'll go ahead and find a happy boat. So just grab behind those legs to start. Good. And start to broaden the chest. Spread out the collarbones, lengthen that neck. Step number 2, maybe you'll reach those arms out in front of you today. If you're feeling like your quads can extend or your hamstrings can lengthen, right? spine. Go ahead and reach those hands up higher. We're here for just 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and feet down on the ground. Sit up high, straighten the back out. And then let's gently roll on down to the ground. Hug both knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Extend the left leg back out. Really press it away as much as you can and hug the right knee in even tighter. Take it into a belly twist, right knee across the body. Right arm reaching out to the right. Come back to the center. Hug the left knee in. Extend the right leg out, strong, long, really lengthen the right front hip, and then hug that left knee in tight. You're going to take your twist, bring the knee across the body. Left arm reaching out to the left. Find our way into our final relaxation. Shavasana. Extend those legs out, extend those arms out. Take a moment and allow yourself to get very, very comfortable lying on the ground. Once you start to settle into the earth, allow your eyes to become heavier, softer. Feeling the brow line smooth out. Temples soften, forehead, scalp. Feel the softness in your nose and your cheeks, letting your jaw drop down. Feel that softness in your ears. Let your shoulders melt, softening around the chest. Allow softness into the elbows, the wrists, the hands, and the fingers. Let your hips melt down. Soften the knees, the front side and the back side. The ankles, the feet, the toes. very deep breath in. And take an audible exhale out. Thank you for moving with me today. I feel you, I see you. We are all in this together. Be safe, be healthy. Namaste.